Let's now demonstrate the concept of semi-additive measure. As usual, I'll go to get data, text CSV to ingest the file. Let's double click on our inventory data, which is the input file. So this is the data. We can see date, product, categories, and stock level. I'll click on load now. So this today will be creating some visualization related to the stocks. Now, first things first, since the data is loaded into the model, let's check it out in Power Query whether the data types are correct or not. So by default, Power BI does the homework. So date we can see is a date type, ABC that is for the text, and here we have the whole numbers 1 to 3 for stock levels. So no changes required. I can directly click on close. Now let's click on modeling. I'll create a semi-additive measure, which is the intent of this demo, right? I'll click on new measure. Now here I'll paste the formula for closing stock. I'll click on the tick mark, the commit, and there we go, we got the closing stock here. Now let's so basically what it does, why I've added, we are using DAX to calculate the stock levels correctly across time. That's why we have used. Now let's add some supporting measures. I'll click on new measure. We'll use supporting other measures for comparison. Like let's find out the total stock. So the total stock formula goes as the sum of the stock level. Looks good. I'll click on now the tick mark. So we got the total stock. Now let's calculate the last measure, which is the average stock. I'll click on new measure. So this is nothing but the average function this time, same as what we have done previously, right? I'll commit here. Now this looks good. Now we are ready with the visuals. So let's create some visuals out of it. First, let's use, I'll go to maybe the home. The first visual we can select as something line chart maybe. So here please note we don't have much data, otherwise maybe the line chart would be better. So we'll use maybe the date and the closing stock. So that this time the line chart, because of less data, it won't be much visible or much interesting. But yeah, if we have more data, we'll get better results. Next, let's add some clustered column chart. All right. Since I'll do Control Z because I need to add a new visual, I'll put it right here, right? Please make sure to add a new visual so that it doesn't overwrite. On the axis here, I'll use the category, and for values, then I'll use the closing stock once again, which is our semi-additive measure anyway, right? Closing stock. So this looks good. I'll again go to new visual. Let's add one small visual here, maybe the closing stock in a card format, kind of. I'll add card, then I'll use the closing stock, and there we go, we can see the closing stock. We have 235 electronics, furnitures, all these things we have, right? So this looks good. So that's what concludes the tutorial for the semi-additive measures. Thank you so much. Let's meet in our next lecture.